I'm videoing today from the Strezlecki Ranges to make the point in this video that this area is probably one of the only suitable spots where we could have established a great area for mountain ash plantations. You'll see here that they've, in the past they've established and harvested mountain ash plantations here, but under a government scheme it was required of HVP to harvest and then replant, and now it's managed for conservation values. And so often we hear from the Greens that, well, you shouldn't harvest that because that's native forest and it should be left alone. Whereas up here what the Greens did was said, well, you've done such a great job of replanting it that we think it should be locked up. And that's exactly what the Greens and of course government did. They have locked up thousands and thousands of hectares of mountain ash plantation, it was once plantation, they've harvested it, they've regenerated it, and now it's locked up. But prior to all that, it was actually cleared for farmland. And this area, it's one of the, it's just so ironic that this area would be locked up in, a national park and in another reserve, because this is the area where we need now for our resource. And this is the madness of government. And I'm just making the point that, forestry and the forest industry have tried to establish plantations to secure their resource, and time again government take it off them and lock it up. If you're interested in this story, just Google the Cause and Links Reserve or Google Strezlecki Mountain Ash Plantations, and you'll come across a whole lot of information. And this is just one area where we have been so foolish with the way we've managed our natural resources. It's not so much I'm having a dig at HVP because they're only doing as they're told, but our governments have really messed up our forestry industry.